My name is Sue and I'm the manager of the Student Hub, and I've been asked to come and give you some information about the Student Hub and about your accommodation. So what is the Student Hub? The Student Hub is a one-stop shop for all your needs when you come to Imperial College. So it's whether you need information on admissions or your records, or whether you just want to come along and ask for a bank letter or a student status letter. You can come along to the Student Hub at any time during your whole life at Imperial College. We're located on the South Kensington campus, and we usually see a good couple of thousand students a month asking questions. But one of our main jobs is to put you into your accommodation in your first year. We have 9 undergraduate sites across all of the campuses with over 2,700 bed spaces. Over 60% of these have ensuite single rooms, but they range in a variety of prices. They're all self-catered accommodation, so you're going to have to learn to cook. We usually recommend beans on toast to start with. But once you're in your hall of residence, you'll meet lots of friends in the kitchens, and I'm sure you'll be trying foods from across the world just to stimulate your taste buds. All of our rents are inclusive, which means that you don't have to think about paying for anything else except food. So they include all of your utilities, Wi-Fi, and even insurance. All of our halls are for 39-week contracts, which means that you don't have to leave over Christmas and Easter. So what is our guarantee? Well, we guarantee all of our first year undergraduates accommodation, regardless of where you live. So you could live next door and you would still be guaranteed, as long as Imperial is your firm choice, not insurance, and that you've applied for your accommodation and submitted your application by the end of July. And then once you've got your A-level results by the end of August, you are then guaranteed. So how do you apply? Okay, so once you've been accepted to study at Imperial, in May of that year, you will be sent an invitation to apply for your accommodation. You will be asked to go onto our accommodation hub and make 5 preferences. They're not ranked in any order, but you will only be able to make 2 room choices per hall. So 1 as a single room and 1 as a twin room. You need to make that application by the end of July in order to meet the guarantee. So where will you live? This is a list of all of our halls of residence. And as you can see, the number of rooms and the types of accommodation that are in those rooms. And what should be in your room? Well, obviously you would need a bed and a desk and a chair, and all the normal things. Obviously, if there isn't a bed, let us know and we'll soon go and find you one. Or if you're exceptionally tall, let us know. This is some pictures of some of our halls of residence. As you can see, they're all very clean and very bright rooms. The one at Eastside, that's showing a twin room where 2 people share the accommodation. And as you can see, they have quite a lot of space. The costumes store is one of our halls that is in Acton and Woodward buildings. The view from those windows is absolutely amazing, and that's from one of the kitchens in Woodward buildings. Parsons House is in Charing Cross, and it's one of the older style buildings, but still very spacious, as you can see. So this is where all of the halls are located in relation to the South Kensington campus, with Woodward buildings and the costume store being the furthest away. But that is still only, 30 to 40 minutes on the tube. So what is it like living in halls? Well, they're very fun and very social, and you meet lots of people from all around the world. And as I've said previously, a lot of our students meet each other in the kitchen when they're cooking up various foods from all around the world and people are trying different things. There is a whole wardening team who live in the hall, namely a warden who is one of the academic staff, and they have a team of sub-wardens who are usually postgraduate students, and then there are hall seniors who are continuing students who've chosen to contribute back into the life of the hall after living there for the previous years. And they're all responsible to making sure that they have great social facilities and to make sure that they look after you. So if you have a problem and you're not sure who you can talk to, the first point of contact would possibly be your warden. But how much is it going to cost? This is the main thing that everybody wants to know about. If you wanted to live in a single ensuite premium room in Woodward Hall, and as I've said, it's about 30 to 40 minutes away, you're going to pay probably about £149 per week. If you wanted to live in the same type of room, but in Eastside, which is a hall that is based on the South Kensington campus, you're going to pay £274 a week. And as you can see, there is a whole variety of costs and room types. So there should be something that would meet your budget. So once you've met your criteria, your academic criteria to come and study at Imperial, and you've met the accommodation guarantee, we will allocate you to your accommodation at the beginning of September. It usually does take a couple of weeks, so don't worry if you don't get your offer on the first day. It's because we send them out in batches. Okay? You will only get one offer, so if you reject that offer, unfortunately, you won't be sent another because we will be very short on bed spaces. For any more information, you can always contact us on our website. You can always have a look on site and maybe do a virtual tour or look at some of the photographs of the halls of residence, and you can also compare the halls. So that's, might be a good place for you to start. If not, you can always come to one of the college's open days in June or September, or have a look at our accommodation guide. If you don't want to do any of that, you can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. So what do you do after halls? Unfortunately, we don't have enough halls to house all of our students in. So unfortunately, you will have to go and look into the private sector. We have our own website called Imperial Home Solutions, where we have over 300 registered landlords plus estate agents. And there's also a message board where you can message other students and find flatmates, or just say, I've got a flat, do you want to come and share with me? We do a free contract check-in service, so we will always check your contracts and give you all the information that you will need in order to make sure that you know what you're signing up to. And also this year, Imperial College decided to act as a rent guarantor. So we have a rent guarantor scheme for our students. So rather than them paying 6 months rent in advance, they can come to us and we will act as their guarantor so that they only have to pay their rent monthly. We also do a large number of events over the course of the year to help you with private accommodation. We go round to the halls and give talks, and we also have set up some guides to help you. If you didn't want to live in the private sector, we have opened a hall of residence called Evelyn Gardens, and it is for returning undergraduate students only. There is a limited number of bed spaces there. There is only 250 bed spaces, and it is a 51-week contract. But that's just another option that you could have, for looking at your accommodation for your life at Imperial College. Hopefully I've given you enough information, but if you want any more, please feel free to contact us at any time.